What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Mo Trades. How are we all doing today? It's Monday. It's a new week, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know what kind of action we're gonna have today. Usually the week of Thanksgiving is a little bit low volume, not too much action, but hopefully we can get some good trades in. But how we all doing in the chat? Welcome in, welcome in. It's been a long weekend. Itching signs. Good morning. Baby Squid, Mr. Bill. How we all doing? How are we all doing? Mr. Kevin, good to see you. Good to see you. Virtually, of course. So we're trying to potentially take out these highs one more time, 45.32, but right now we're just going up, down, up, down, up, down. So really just range-like structure, no clear overall direction. So I'm gonna wait on my hands for a little bit. If we do get a lower high right here, might be a nice opportunity for a short. Might be a nice opportunity for a short. It would also be a second entry short. So let's see if we can work below the EMA. Get a nice lower high. What accounts am I trading, meme world? I'm trading 10 PA accounts. 10 PA accounts. So yeah, we passed the evals. We are trading the 10 paid performance, 50,000 Apex accounts. And Baby Squid, yeah, I believe the market is closed on Thanksgiving. So I remember last year, just the days leading up to Thanksgiving were very sideways. Not many setups, so just something to keep in mind. But yeah, Thursday, no trading. What's up, FZen? I mean, that's up to you. Yeah, the Replicanto trade copier, if you want to get it, this is the first time I've seen them even using a trade copier in very, I mean, having a discount. I honestly haven't even seen any real discounts from Replicanto, but if you want to use my code, you can get 40% off. It is a great deal just for the next 4 days. Moo40 Black, so Black Friday sale. And yeah, I mean, I used the Apex copier before. I did have some issues with it, and I switched to Replicanto, and I've been very pleased with it because they're also constantly making updates to the software. So in my opinion, it's the best trade copier out there. So yeah, Moo 40 black. If you wanted to get in on that. Any slippage on the copied accounts? No, I mean, if there is slippage, it wouldn't be due to the copier. It would just be due to the market itself just filling you at a different price. Or if Apex is doing something funny over there. But no, I'm kidding. No issues. No issues at all. All right, and here's that second entry short that we were looking for. Just not a great signal bar, but we took out the overnight highs, and it might be time to start working lower again. We also took out, I guess we barely touched at the high we made 30 minutes before market close on Friday. We're touching there once again. The high from Friday was, let's call it 45.40. It's a little under, but 45.40. So we do have about 5-6 points to go if we are going to work higher and take out those highs as well. But here we go. Here we go. What is gonna happen? Well, yeah, looks like we're breaking up. Looks like we might be moving, but honestly, I don't know how much more we can really move up. I mean, that 45.40 is a target, but after that, I mean, it is a roadblock, 45.40. But I just feel like we're due for a pullback at some point. Doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be today, but just something to keep in mind. We're pretty overbought. All right, and we're making higher lows now. We're trapping some more shorts. What is gonna happen here? Potential short opportunity right here, though. Potential for a short. It's really two legs up. One leg, two legs. So we'll see if now is that time where we start working lower. On daily, there looks like a measured move up in place. What do I think? I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a look with our trusty arrows. Not quite. I mean, not really. We got, for a measured move, it would really take us to about 46.50, about this area. That's a measured move I'm seeing. But one thing that I did do last week that kind of messed me up was shifting my original trend channel. So that's one thing that I'm really focusing on, is not bending the trend, as we say, just sticking with my first intuition and not changing it based on what we see, not based on what we want to see. Oh, do I think it's possible? I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible. I thought you meant look like it looks like the measure move already was met, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely definitely possible. Um, you got one eval. All right, nice, Gonzalo. Nice. You did you use my code? Use my 90% off code? I appreciate it if so. All right, and here's that push higher. Here's that push higher. Let's see if we work out to work up to 45.40. And yeah, Snake Eye, stick to the rules, no bending the trend. We should be good. But I do want to emphasize that it is very, very important on this trading week, especially, to just be very patient when there's likely not crazy amounts of movement. So another thing to emphasize is just patience. Patience is key. So yeah, based on the uptrend we had the break. Looks like we're attempting to make a new high. Patience is a virtue, always. So we're basically bouncing off of the high we just made. So let's see. Let's see if we do have one more push up, take out the high officially, and then work lower. Yellow connection driving you nuts, don't know what to do. Yellow connection in Ninja Trader. I mean, it's just up to your up to your internet. You could restart your computer or restart your router. Potential for a lower high. So we had the uptrend, had the break, had the test at the new high. Here's a lower high. Yep, and we're working lower, it seems like. So let's see how we react at the EMA, though. So ideally, if this signal bar right here had finished on its low, had finished a little more bearish, that's a setup I would have liked to take for a quick scalp. So let's see if we can make another lower high. If we make another lower high below the EMA, that's what I'd like to take. So my prediction is that we do take out these lows right here. 45.33, 45. Yeah, let's see. So we just got to break through the EMA, then I think we'll likely start going lower. There we go. So we're having some hesitation at the EMA. We have 1, 2, 3 bars, all with a low of 45.33.25. Looks like we're having an attempt to go higher, but I really would not go long right here. It looks a little sideways, but who knows? We'll see how we react right now. So that second entry long is officially triggered. First, second entry long, even if you're counting from this high right here, it's also a first, second entry long. Just looks a little sideways for my liking. So I'm gonna have my sell stop one tick below these 3 bars, 45.33.25. If we break below that, I think a lot of longs will be trapped. Unfortunately, no great signal bar though. So even though this lower high, it's not a great signal bar, the likelihood is that we will work lower, in my opinion. But because it's like a neutral signal bar, it's a little risky for my liking. Yep, and here looks like we're working lower. If we break through this 45.33.25, I think we're in for a nice little move down. But yeah, we're definitely finding resistance at the overnight high here. So we bounce here, bounced. So might be in for a little trap of the shorts. Yeah, so the the fact that we didn't work lower all in that same move now might mean we're in for a push higher, push to the highs, but we'll see. It's still choppy regardless. Let's go. Let's go. Smash that like button, Snake Eye. Smash that like button. Yeah, so if you did take this second entry long right here, it would have worked out for a scalp, but just a little risky in my opinion. I mean, it was clear, 2 legs to the EMA, beautiful bullish bar, but we had a slight break and an attempt at a new high. So that's the main reason why I didn't take that long setup, but looking back, I mean, it's clearly 2 legs. We just didn't know if we were going to have one more push up to make a new high, and now we are having that. Yeah, it's all about a waiting game. You would just wait for your setups, and when they appear, you pounce. That's the name of the game. So potential for a little failed breakout here. So let's see if we work lower, but we are only a couple points away from that 45-40 level that we were talking about. So let's see if we can make it. We got a couple more points. But it's also mini little range we got going. So possibly a chance for a fill breakout here. So I'm in a short right here. We had a double top. I'm also mainly just playing the failed breakout here. So we're in and out for a quick scalp. 1 point, just like that. So quick little move we caught. But basically just followed my rules. We had this uptrend, we had the break, we had 1 leg, 2 legs to an official new high. On top of that, we were also noting this sideways movement, and it just looked like a failed breakout. When we had the double top, when this bar that was our signal bar officially closed on its low after trading higher, I was confident it was going to work out for a scalp. What are you saying, Snake? And scalping, how can you be 100% sure that you can get profit? By any chance, can you give some sample based with last moving price or chart? I'm not really following your question. I mean, what do you mean you can be 100%, 100% sure? Nothing's 100% sure in trading. You're never going to be 100% sure with any trading strategy. What's your question, Snake Eye? What are you saying, man? All right, so we're making another higher low here. Looks like we don't actually want to go down just yet. I mean, we did barely scalp out, just rode it to the EMA. That's why we go for 1 point scalps. But I mean, who knows? It's possible. It's possible the uptrend is a little wider like that. But we might just be getting another lower high. We'll see. Yeah, so it looks like we might just take out this high. Might just be working higher. So now is when I might widen this uptrend and have something like that. So in reality, this is a nice trap right here. It's a second entry short failure off the EMA, and yeah, there's that push up above 45.40. So we had a lot of resistance there, but if we look, we took out the high of Friday, and let's see on the 15th what the official high was. The 15th. Yeah, 45.41. So we took out, actually we didn't quite take out 45.41. So that's the next target. I mean, we're about 2 ticks away. You took that buy, you took that buy, Indo, nice. I mean, Snake, I think your question, I mean, it just applies to every single day trading strategy out there. Like, you're never going to be 100% certain. You have to stick to your rules based on your strategy. You have to just take trades that follow your set plan. Simple as that. That Raven SF RJ, it was pretty good. I mean, it was pretty low key. It was supposed to be in this cave, but because it was raining, it moved venues. It ended up being at this art studio. It was still cool, but it was nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, you just have to be in that probability mindset. You take trades that are high probability, that seem to be high probability, and over time, the probabilities just got to work out. They significantly cleaned up the city. Kind of. I mean, the area where I went was fine, but I mean, some areas are still not that great. So let's see how this trend channel holds up. Let's see if we bounce out the trend channel right here. Let's see what we do. So yeah, we got a higher low. See if this trade triggers right here. Just a little far from the EMA for my liking. Let's see how we react right here. Yep. Trend looks like it's being confirmed. Definitely. If we make another higher low here, that's what I ideally would like to see. Like another leg down, test that EMA, then I'd like to go long. So here's an attempt to push the market lower. Looks like. Let's see if we end up doing it. Looks like we might just work higher though. Let's see. Let's see. All right, and here's that push up. Here's that push up. I'm debating going long. I'm debating. All right, I got my limit order in. Let's see if we can get a scalp. High or low off this trend channel. Let's see. EMA is holding. Basically, it's where our stop loss is. We got to get to 41.25 to tick through our order. 3 more ticks. Which honestly seems like a lot in this market. Just based on how small each bar is. But we're nicely bouncing off this trend. We're holding. We just need a few more ticks. All right, and we're in and out. So high or low, going with the trend. In and out for a nice 1-point scalp. Might work out for a lot more. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see if we break above this little resistance we got here. Let's go, Kevin. Let's go, Kevin. So we made a new high. Let's see what would happen if we had some runners going. Might be in for a nice move. It might be time. Might be time for that. Or it might be time for a pullback. We'll see. Kaboom, kaboom. Yes, sir. I mean, we're still like 300 bucks in the red for the accounts after 2 red days last week, but we're chipping away. We're chipping away slowly. Kaboom. Do I watch any other streamers? I mean, me and the UK trader, we started streaming right around the same time. I mean, a few months back, so I'll check in on his streams from time to time. But, I mean, other than that, not really. But I like the UK trader. He's my mate. UK trader. So we officially took out the high from November 15th. So, I mean, in this move we've been having for like the last 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, we're at the high of the move. We're at the high of the move. Yeah, Mr. Lance Armstrong. V. Wilson doesn't stream, but he has a nice channel based on max strategy. Mr. V. Wilson. 80 contracts. Sheesh. Does V. Wilson still post videos? I remember V. Wilson. I've seen some of his videos. I mean, they have no sound. He just annotates the chart. Does he still post anything? Oh, I guess he does. Yeah. He has 18 PAs. Beast. Okay, so now it looks like we're losing a little bit of steam. We had a slight break of this channel. So let's see if we indeed work higher, take out the high of the day. That's what I'm looking for. His personal account, he was trading 80 contracts. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Eventually, my goal is to trade 100. So we'll see. We'll see if we get there. All right, so we took out the high of the day. Man, how much more are we gonna go up? This market, every time you think it's gonna go lower, it does the opposite. Okay, so we had the slight break of the trend. We reached the new high, but I'm not certain we're even gonna go lower yet. If you get the emotions in control, there's no difference with trading 100 or 10 contracts. Yeah, definitely. I mean, but it's definitely, like you said, it's easier said than done. Theoretically, yeah. Should be the same style of trading, same thinking behind every trade, but it's not easy just ignoring the fact that you are trading that many contracts. But if you master that Zen, emotionless style of trading, that's how you can really be the best and get to that point. Yeah, so second entry short, as you're saying, count from this low, we're having one leg up. First attempt to go lower, second attempt to go lower. So might trap a lot of shorts if we break above 45, 43. But at the same time, it does look like this uptrend is losing a little bit of steam. So we're getting a nice looking lower high. I'm not going to take it just because it's right into the EMA. But because of what we said, we had the slight break, had the new high. Lower high is really just confirming that we should be working lower. You know what? I'm going to take this short if we can get filled here. If we can get filled here, I'm gonna take this. All right, so we're in the trade. See if we can work lower. Because technically the scalp wasn't made. We would have barely ticked on our order if we immediately went short. So we got to come down, take out this low. But a nice bearish signal bar. The only thing that's given me a little hesitation is as we said, it would be going short right into the EMA. But the last bar closed below the EMA. So let's see if we can get in and out for another scalp. We need one more tick. Bounced off the order. bounced off the order. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. And we're in and out for a nice scalp. So let's see if we end up reversing here. I think if we take out this low right here, we'd be in for a move down. Once again, we barely bounce at that level. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, man. Was I shorting at the lows of the small range? I mean, you could look at it like that, but I mean, there's really no range formed yet. It just looks sideways, but I mean, we've only really bounced there one time. So for me, just bouncing here one time wasn't enough to really constitute a range. But now, I mean, now that we're reversing higher, now I might kind of look at it as something like what we had previously. Like this. So now I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit. But because we already had a break, new high of the uptrend, I'm thinking it is likely time to work lower. I mean, if we do have a measured move, if this is one leg up, measured move would take us to about 45, 45. What is a way that helped me deal with my emotions? That could be during a trade, losing a trade, or even having a big day and not getting greedy. Let me know. I mean, just experience and a lot of pain. That's the simple answer. Because I've experienced the highs, I've experienced the lows, I've made a ton of money in given days and then lost it all many, many times. So it really just comes with experience and just callousing the mind. You try to bend your rules one too many times, and then you do it again, then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you just have to eventually adapt and evolve. And over time, you get better. So over time, just learning from your mistakes and not just doing anything dumb is really the key to success, but you have to actually implement the changes, and then eventually you become you become better at controlling your emotions. But really, it just comes with experience. So yeah, we're having basically a third touch at this level here. So it's technically first, second entry with a higher low. So potential opportunity to go long right here. I'm just going to pump the brakes a little bit. Not going to take this long because we did already have a break and a new high of the uptrend. I mean, it's a nice trade if you're just playing this range. But at an overall context, I'm not sure if we're going to make another push higher. So that higher low did trigger. See if it works out. Another thing to worry about is just 1, 2, 3, 4 bars stacked in a row. But at the same time, you're just buying at this support. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3 tests at this level, triple test, nice bullish bar. The EMA is just a little flat. So let's see how we react right here. It's learning how to box first. You don't know how to take punches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about a mental callus. Eventually, after you lose so many trades and you get smacked in the face so many different times, you learn to not keep poking the bear. You learn to not put your hand on the fire. It just takes a lot of a lot of experience, and eventually you learn to not kind of put yourself into that mental state where you take a trade and you're not proud of it, and you end up just having that cycle. But that's why I always say, take trades that you can be proud of. Take trades that follow your rules and that you can ultimately look back and say, you know what, whether I win or lose this trade, I'm confident in it. It's a high probability trade. It meets my criteria. It follows my rules. So regardless of the outcome, you know what, I'm confident in my decision. And then on top of that, listening to your other rules when it comes to your risk to reward management. Do you have a system in place where you only like to stop trading after X amount of time, where you have a certain daily goal, whether you have a certain max loss for a day? Sticking to your rules is a much easier way to just navigate the mental chaos, because as soon as you bend your rules when it comes to that, say you meet your daily target and then you're like, oh, actually, let me just keep trading for a little bit, and then you trade it all back, lose the money that you made. You would have been satisfied with your daily target, but you kept trading. You didn't follow your rules. Okay, and yeah, so if you did take this higher low, you would have got trapped. Now here's this nice move down. So that's why the overall context is very, very important. That's why I'm proud of myself now, because I follow my rules. We had this uptrend. I said we were losing steam. We had the break, reached a new high. It wasn't clear to me why we would really make another attempt to go higher. And that's why a lot of people bought in this area, and then got trapped. So that's why you can't just focus on the patterns. You got to look at the overall context. So if I was a pattern trader and didn't really pay attention to any overall picture, I would have taken that trade all day, every day. This long, it was a triple test at this resistance area. Nice higher low. But, like, why are you even thinking to go long in the first place? You have to be able to switch that thinking. Now, you could make the argument, oh, we're trending higher, like, we should go long. But are we really trending higher at this point? We were trending higher, but now we should actually be looking for a reversal setup. And that's what happened. So a lot of people got trapped here. That's a recipe for disaster. What's a recipe for disaster? What's a recipe for disaster, Snake Eye? Follow your trend line and not take trades away from the AMA or the EMA? The EMA? Okay, so let's see if we can get another short setup here. But yeah, definitely follow your trend lines, trend channels. You should be good. You should be good as long as you follow your rules and stick to your given strategy. Definitely takes a lot of learning, but I mean, that's how you get better. We got 60 viewers in here, only 15 likes. Come on, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys like me putting my life online every single day, if you would be kind enough to leave a like, it would be much appreciated. So, let's freaking go. Let's go, baby. Let's rack those likes up. $17 likes. Did I start with my own capital? Yeah, I did. I've told this story a few times, but I basically started with I was so dumb. I just threw $10,000 into an account and immediately started trading with 5 contracts. No sim trading to start off. No actual experience, just watching YouTube videos, and I was like, "Oh, this is easy. Let me just throw some money and try to trade and grow the account." Ended up blowing a lot of money. So, yeah. Now with prop firms out there, that's why I definitely recommend just starting with one account. Whether you start sim trading or you just get one, I mean, if you get one 50,000 account with the 90% off sale, you're paying like $16. So I recommend just paying that $16, trade one account to start off, get experience, trade minimal amount of contracts, just one contract, and see how it goes. That's how I would start now. Oh, I misread your statement. You said MES. Did I first start with MES? No, I started just the ES. I never traded MES. All right, looks like we're having another attempt to go higher. So maybe this uptrend isn't dead after all. We'll see. Still has some life. But this is what I was saying about Thanksgiving week. I mean, it looks like we're having some crazy movement, but really from the low of the overnight, 45.20 to the high, it's about a 22-point move, which is nothing. Especially compared to what we've been having before. 100-point swings like it's nothing. So, yeah, no crazy movement today yet. And that's as expected. All right, we got 19 likes in here. Come on, guys. We can do better. We can do better than 19 likes. We got 60 people in here. Let's get 60 likes. Let's get 60 likes. Come on now. Do it for your boy. Takes 2 seconds. 2 segundos. 2. Who knows? We might even have an uptrend like this. For now, we'll keep it like this. Might be getting a nice failed second entry short here. New low. We went up. We made one higher low here. Another push higher. Let's see if we get another higher low. Might be a nice long setup with the potential that we are in a wider term uptrend. I'm going to stay out of it. Just a little bit of a neutral bar. Closed below the EMA. But other than that, it's what we look for. So let's see if this works out. All right, and here's that push up. Didn't quite make a 1-point scalp yet. We'd have to get up to this double top for it to work out for a 1-point scalp. Up to 45.40, which I think is likely. So yeah, it's possible. It's possible we're actually in a wider term uptrend. Something maybe like this. All right, and here's that push up. Here's that push up. So we are, if this is the correct trend, we are constantly bouncing off the midline. I mean, we have several touches back here. Touches all along the way. And a couple touches on the top side and bottom side. So yeah, this higher low right here would have worked out for a nice little scalp. So looking back, I mean, low risk trade. If you went long 1 tick above the signal bar, would have been 2-point risk. So low risk. It just looked a little dicey because closed right at that EMA. But looking back, I mean, nice trade. Nice trade. Maybe should have pulled the trigger. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So let's see. Let's see if this is indeed a correct uptrend. Let's see how we react to this bottom side. But I mean, overall, even just from market open, we've just been going up, down, up, down. Like, if we just zoom in here, it doesn't look like a very, very strong uptrend. It just looks like we're sideways. But we're still making higher lows. We're still making higher highs. So we'll see. But here are those tricky situations where you have an original uptrend drawn. It's possible it's right. It's possible there's a wider channel at play. But at the same time, if you just look at this chart, it doesn't really resemble a super strong uptrend. It looks like we're just sideways at the moment. So until we have like a strong move up, if we take out the highs of the day, then it might be smart to look for a wider term channel. But for now, I'm gonna keep it off. Yeah, so definitely looking a little sideways. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, mates? It's possible we're also just in a little two-tiered range. We're just in the middle of that, so maybe it's time to work to the highs. Once we do that, if we do that, then we'll reassess once again. Yeah, so it's possible we're just in a range like this. That honestly looks a little more accurate to me. So we'll see how it plays out. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this choppiness, huh? You guys like the choppiness, don't you? You like that choppiness. I'm just playing. No one likes this. No one likes this. Choppa style. I think we are slowly creeping our way up to a new high. But at the moment, I think this range is just taking precedence. So yeah, looking back, could have probably pulled the trigger on this higher low here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You're going to have missed trades here and there. All right, Nimas, good luck on the roulette table. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thanksgiving week, if you are going to trade, and a lot of the time it's wise to just stay out of the market. If you are going to trade, just make sure to be on your A game. Be on your A game and only take 99% probability trades. Obviously, I'm just joking about that, but just definitely take the trades that you see look like to be very, very high probability. Yeah, definitely wise to not trade on the half days as well. I agree. Like the day after Thanksgiving, I think the market is open for like a half day. I would not trade. Oh, for Apex. Oh. Okay. Are you sure about that? So if you trade on Friday, you're saying that does not count as a trading day? I think Friday will. I think Friday will count as a trading day. Well, Thursday, I don't know if the market's even open at all. Thursday should just be market closure, but Friday is a half day. So definitely tempting short setup here. Tempting short setup. We had this trend break, 2 legs to a new high. It would be triple test of this resistance area. But it would be kind of jumping the gun a little bit early, in my opinion. So we wait. Gotta exercise that patience, especially on slow days. It's not like trading is gonna make the market move. It's not like taking more trades is gonna make anything improve. It's just about staying the course, relaxing, and just waiting for the setups to appear. So now we're taking out some of these highs. We're getting to this resistance area again. Let's see how we react if we keep working higher. So officially new high of the day has been made. But I'm really not too confident in this uptrend anymore. It's definitely possible that we start working higher once again. I mean, let's put this wide uptrend. So, yeah, I mean, it's possible that this is a correct trend, but at the same time, you can't just ignore the fact that we've essentially been going sideways from 10 minutes after the market open. This is about 10 minutes after market open. We just went up, down, up again. So I'm going to keep my first uptrend as of now. But we are breaking out. We are breaking out of here. So what I really want to play is probably this uptrend right here. You'd like to see Indian monks trade? Hey, they'd be some of the best traders in the world. How's it going, Mr. Drew? I've been trading for about 3.5 years now. 3.5 years. And yeah, using max price action trading system style to trade. Yeah, sometimes that works out, baby squid. Yeah, even if you're 50% on the win rate, if you scalp or trade with more contracts on the winning trades than the losing ones, you'll be good. But at the same time, sometimes it works the other way, where you try to add some risk to a trade and then you end up losing more than you would have hoped. So definitely lucked out today, but my recommendation is usually, yeah, unless you're super confident in the trade, usually it's best to just stay with the same amount of contracts. Market movers are off this week. Chop test. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, 2.5 years. Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult. Very difficult. So basically, the last about 2 months, we've been live streaming again. We took a little break, but over the last 2 months, our win rate has been very good. We've just had a tough time when it comes to the PAs. I mean, today it's good. Last week, we were a little iffy transferring to the PAs, a little shaky. But if we can keep up what we did on the evals, we'll be good. I mean, these 10 paid performance accounts, we passed the evals in 7 days, and we were about 16 or 17-0. Like, we didn't have one losing trade in those 7 days, which was very solid. And now this week, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough trading no matter what. Thanksgiving week is always a little iffy, just because there's not too much volume, not too much movement. But yeah, we've been doing good. We've been doing good. So we're all here for the journey. Everyone on this live stream journey together. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting. It's tempting to go for more than 1 point, but I used to trade for 2-point scalps, but it was very different in terms of the trades that I would actually pull the trigger on. Like if I was trading for 2 points, like say I analyzed my results for the last month, and it turns out that maybe trading for 2 points would have been slightly more profitable. It's one thing to just backtest and see that, but it's an entirely different thing to actually then implement scalping for 2 points and taking the same setups, because at the same time, like you're not bound to take the exact same setups if you are going for 2 points. Like your psychology will change. And I used to trade for 2 points and then switch to 1 point, and ended up being better at just limiting the amount of profit that I was getting from each trade, because I personally like to limit the amount of losses. So like let's take a look at the first trade here. We went short 1 tick below the signal bar. If we were going for anything more than 1 point, we would have got stopped out. So we would have started the day off with a losing trade right there. We would have lost some confidence. The next 2 trades, yeah, they worked out for more than 2 points, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that we would have taken them if we already started the day off with a loss. So, oh yeah, okay, so you took that first trade and you were going for 2 points, and yeah, started off the day bad. So you could go for more, but I would recommend, I definitely recommend just going for 1 point, at least to start out, to see how it goes. And also, I used to only use limit orders. Never used any market orders, and I would miss a lot of trades. So when we started live streaming a couple months ago, we started implementing market orders, and we started getting filled in more trades. It allows you to gain more confidence because you're not missing trades that you wish you would have gotten. And like, I know there were a couple trades. I think the first one we only got in because we were using a market order. I don't know if any of the other 2 today really mattered if we used the limit order or market order. I know the second trade we just used the limit order because we entered a little bit late. Actually, same with the third trade. We just used the limit order, but we're using a mix. We're using a mix of market and limit orders. Yo, Jason. How you doing, man? How you doing, Jason? What's up? What's happening? Chilling, making a killing in the market. Did end up raving in the cave. We talked about that earlier. The cave venue got canceled because it was raining, and the hosts were a little bit sketched out. They didn't want to host something where people might slip and fall, because like to get into the cave, they were saying there was like stairs you had to go into. So they changed the venue to like this art studio. It was still cool. Nothing too crazy, but it was fun. It was a fun night. Mac uses 15 contracts. Why does that blow your mind? Why does that blow your mind, Trader's Chick? What's so crazy about that? Oh, way past your comfort level? I mean, people trade up to 100 contracts out there. Three to five is your sweet spot. Yeah, everyone's different. And yeah, same with the amount of ticks you scalp for. I think it's wise to start off with 4 ticks, do some back testing, and then reassess. But if you're successful trading with 4 ticks, stick with it. If you're successful, I would stick with it, because as soon as you start changing things, anything could go wrong at any moment. How do I study when learning? I mean, I study by doing. I study by trading. This is my education right here. Experience on the charts doesn't really replicate any. Nothing else really replicates experience on a live chart. So yeah, it's possible that this wide term uptrend actually is valid. So we'll see how much movement we really end up getting. We're essentially at the midline of the overall uptrend. What do I think of the same strategy for 10,000 ticks, bigger profit and bigger risk? I mean, I have no opinion on it. I've never done it, so I really wouldn't know. I have no idea if it'll work, but it might. But you'd have to do your own back testing. I haven't done any back testing on it, so I wouldn't know. So I don't do any kind of studying of past charts. No, I mean, I will. Yeah, I'll go back and analyze the trades that I took on a previous day. So yeah, like later today, I'll come back to the chart, look at the trades I took, note what I liked, what I didn't like. But other than that, I mean, the biggest form of training I have is just live trading. But yeah, I'll go back and reanalyze the trades I took for sure, as I think everybody should. But I'm just saying the best way to learn is by actually trading. All right, here we're working higher. Yeah, this market does not want to slow down one bit. Yeah, losing real money is when you really learn. Yep, definitely. That's why I recommend, even if you're starting out, to start trading with real money as opposed to sim trading, because there are so many prop firms out there where you can just risk a little bit of money. Like with the 90% off for Apex, you can get a 50,000 account for like $16. So if you're starting out, I mean, if you have $16 to spare, that's what I would recommend doing. And just trading with like one contract, very low risk, but at the same time, still psychologically trading with some money on the line. All right, let's pull up the daily chart. I mean, look at this move up we've been having the last several weeks. This is no joke. About a 425-point move right now. That is crazy. And it looks like we're just trying to take out these highs. That's really what it looks like. We'll see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Let's see if we can get a nice two-legged pullback at the EMA. Second entry long, baby. Let's get a little share of this uptrend. But then again, it looks like we have such a strong trend from the low of the day until now. It's 25 points. It's nothing major. What's up, Miwash? How you doing? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm doing better now that you're here, though. And yeah, Jason, when you gain experience by staring at the charts hours upon hours upon hours every single day, you're gonna learn a thing or two. You got Replicanto? Nice. I appreciate that. There is a 40% off sale that just happened today. So yeah, if you only got 20% off, you might want to email Replicanto and see if you could apply the 40% off. Because if you use my code MUMU40BLACK that just hit today, you could get 40% off. So anyone out there, there's a Black Friday sale for 4 days. It ends on the 24th, ends on the end of the day on Thanksgiving. If you want to use a trade copier, I would definitely recommend it. If you're trading multiple accounts, and Replicanto really doesn't do discount codes like this. So for the next 4 days, special Black Friday sale. If you want to get a trade copier, use my code and you'll get 40% off. Yeah, Drew. I mean, I've only been trading about 1 to 2 hours every day recently, and it's been working well. Yeah, only couple hours of trading, and then the rest of the day, yeah, you can mark up the charts, see potential setups. But yeah, recently I've been doing well just trading the first hour or 2 hours of the market. No, I mean most days I'm really not watching the whole session. Most days I'm not. But some days, yeah, I'll come back and reassess the charts in the afternoon. Yeah, just on a quick phone call right now.
You went after this bottle, you almost finished it.
Yeah, I muted the mic. I was just on a quick phone call, but we back now. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars all stacked up here, all with the same high, 45, 47.5. If we break through that, a lot of short sellers might be trapped. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Adjusting uptrend channel from the highs, we reach the high of the channel. Let's take a look. So you drew it from the highs? Okay, actually, yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense that could be the correct channel. So yeah, honestly, that's definitely a possibility that this is the correct channel, and we're really just at the high of the, or the upper side of the trend channel. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. Thanks, Gonzalo, for the heads up. Yeah, this angle looks more like the angle of a valid wider term trend as well. But let's see if we do make one more push up and take out the highs. Oh, you got... Oh, I see what you got. So you drew it from down here as well. From these swing lows. I got you. I got you. Yeah, it looks valid. Looks valid. We got bounces off the midline as well. Many confirmations on the top. Few on the bottom from the overnight. And right when the market opened. So yeah, we got a potential first, second entry long here. But it's very, very sideways. I wouldn't go long right now. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we work lower. Let's see. Let's see. I think it is time to work lower though. If we get a lower high below the EMA, that's going to be my trap trade to take another short. Go long if it breaks 45, 47.5. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not gonna. Very, very sideways, regardless, right now. No trade zone, long or short. So we technically just made a second entry long. Counting from the 6 bars we got with the same high. First, second entry long. Off of the EMA. But, I mean, we're just so stacked right now. I wouldn't take any trade. I wouldn't risk it. My channel could include the 2 legs at the bottom of the channel. Which ones? I think this is the valid trend. Are you talking about a measured move? Oh, you're talking about this one? Little wider term channel like this? I don't know. I think this was really the move. Had a slight break, new high. Might have one more push at the high. One more attempt. Then it might be time to go lower. Still choppy. Still choppy in here. Looks like the perfect setup for a jelly roll. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. If you say so. I ain't trading no options right now, though. All right, let's see. Let's see how we react to this 47.5 level. Let's break through it. Let's break through it already. Break through that. Come on now. One more tick. Then we'll take out a lot of stops. Then we can actually have the real movement. Right now, we're just choppy. Couldn't break through. We couldn't do it. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars, all with that same high. Let's see if we just start working lower before actually breaking through. I'm basically a sports commentator for trading. I guess so. I guess so. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? We got a couple conflicting beliefs. Yeah, so you could widen this upward channel like that. I think what's more accurate though is this as a more little concise channel up, sort of spike and channel. It's been about 20 minutes of pure sideways action. No fun, man. Can we do something interesting here? Better than 3 hours like the other day. Friday? Not yesterday. Friday, yeah. All right, but we sit and wait. It's part of trading. Just gotta sit, wait, be patient. Like I said, let the setups come to you. So we're getting a higher low here. If you're just looking at the pattern, it's a first, second entry long, higher low. But we're so stacked. You'd be going long right into the middle of this congestion, which I definitely do not recommend. But there is some buying. There is some buying right now. Arraial do Cabo, Rio de Janeiro. What's Arraial? Arraial? What does that mean? What does that mean? Maybe I should know. Maybe not. Oh, answering the question above. Oh. I didn't see that. I was like, Arraial. Yeah. Arraial do Cabo. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there in 12 days. I'm gonna go there December 2nd, baby. I'll be there. I didn't see the question above. All right, so this higher low triggered. But once again, you'd be going long right into the middle of this congestion. It was about 2 hours. Hey, maybe we'll make the trip. Maybe we'll make the trip. You think that's the best beach, though? You definitely think that's the best beach? All right, I'm going to look it up. Man, that looks nice. I'm looking it up on my phone. That looks insane. All right, can we just break through this range in one way or the other? Come on now. All right, we broke through the bottom side. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to get anything exciting? Are we going to get a push up to a new high? Are we going to push to the low side of this trend channel? What shall we do? Come on, man. All right. Oh my god. But that's what happens on on Thanksgiving week. You just get these days that seem to not move at all. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I mean it's what we expected. What's my name? My name is Munir. 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 All right, one more tick below this area, and I think we might have a nice move down. Come on, let's do something, man. All right, we're finally having some movement. Let's just break below the lows or above the highs. Let's do something for us to have a good time. But honestly, I'm gonna end the stream right there. If you guys want to take advantage, Apex 90% off. Use my code Replicanto the next 4 days. You can get 40% off. Replicanto, really, I've never even seen them do a discount like this. So take advantage if you are thinking of getting any more than one account. If you're trading multiple accounts, I would definitely recommend Replicanto to have as a trade copier. But that's gonna wrap it up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.